Hello everybody and welcome to another 80% speedrunning tutorial. My name is DarkRain0. Today we're going to learn the foundation on Halo Infinite 80% Easy. Alright, to start off this section, you'll want to maximize your movement as much as possible utilizing grapple slides and grapple swings. You want to try to fit in as many slides and swings as you possibly can, as it saves a crap ton of time. You'll want to try to head over to this right side as this pillar is here. You can grab onto it and get up enough height and momentum to land there.
Each ring is different.
Be careful. They're still coming.
Coming up to the bridge section, you'll want to again try to maximize your movement speed if possible.
Look at this place.
And then you'll want to jump across here into the window.
Very broken.
Grab onto this hard light coil.
There are battleships.
Jump over here. Try to land on the platform. You want to toss down your coil. Right about there, anywhere between this corner and this section there. You want to crouch, run into it to straighten it up. Jump, perform your coil launch. Optimal coil launch looks about like this. Pull yourself in, and there you go. And again, you just wanted to try to do some optimal movement here, grapple slides, try to get through the door early, etc. Jump across this gap here. This gap here isn't too bad. It's a lot easier than it looks. Again, more optimal movement, so nothing too fancy here. Once we get into this section, it gets a little rougher with all the Cylixes here. You'll want to try to time it to where you can get through them and it doesn't push you off. We missed this one, but that's okay. Once you get past the Cylixes, there's a portion of this bridge to where you can't jump. So if you get to that point, you'll want to fall off and grapple. You can't jump or grapple, so you'll want to fall off there. And then as soon as you fall off the bridge, you're allowed to grapple again.
What happened?
So, just be aware of that if you're too far away. Sometimes you can get a good grapple there and you get right into the cutscene and it doesn't really matter. All right, we're going to speed this section up a little bit as there's nothing we can do about it. It's just an auto scroller for like a minute and a half. So this would be the time to take a break, stretch your hand. All right, as we get closer to the actual non-auto scroller here, you want to get up close to this edge. You'll want to aim here and grapple as soon as you possibly can. It will grapple before you can actually move out of that sequence. And then again, the rest of this is just movement. You want to try to get as much movement here as you possibly can. You can fit in at least one slide as long as that guy doesn't get in your way. You'll, instead of wanting to go this way, you'll want to jump over here, grapple this, go out wide, and try to basically boomerang yourself over here. This cuts out a little bit of time. Then you'll want to make sure you land on this edge or get on this edge. And run down here, jump across, wait for the stutter, and then grapple over to this edge. Activate this cutscene and skip the cutscene, obviously. Then you want to go through this door and grapple across here.
Did I miss something?
Coming up is the bridge section.
Okay.
So the way this works is normally you would have to activate the thing that just lit up, surprisingly enough. But that's slow because you activate it, you go to that next section, you have a fight, and then you have to activate another one, then you have to have another fight, and it's just no. So you'll want to come here, you'll want to aim up here. You're trying to grapple into this section as high as you can, but at least this section. This section's probably the cutoff. Anything lower would be difficult. You'll want to jump, grapple to that. You'll want to then move your camera forward so you gain some forward momentum for maybe a second or so. And then you'll want to basically look straight up up far enough that you get the upward momentum, but not far enough that it cancels your grapple. And then that falling time will give you enough time to recharge and then grapple onto this one and pull yourself forward. So it should look something like this. Then you'll want to come over here, grab the ammo and the grenades. Then you'll want to do it again. Same thing, grapple at the top, look forward for about a second, and then up, and then grapple to the next pillar, pull yourself forward. And then again, from here, it's movement. So just keep in mind where you can and can't grapple. Coming up next is probably the most difficult part in Foundation. Instead of coming in here, killing this guy, grabbing the power seed and turning on the grav lift, you'll want to grapple up to the second spot. Try to get up to the third ring. Let your grapple recharge. Grapple onto the third ring from where you're at. Try to get to the fourth ring. Once you're on the fourth ring, then you'll want to grapple onto either here or here. So you'll want to jump, grapple, and then hopefully get right up through the hole. And then we're going to come up on Spartan Stone. We're going to go ahead and fast forward this a little bit, as there's not a whole lot we can do to skip it yet. So again, sit back, relax, stretch your fingers. Once the cutscene is over, you'll want to immediately come up to this door, try to grapple up here, slide past him, or run into him. That works too. Now you want to try to kill as many of these as you possibly can, as it seems to help with the final battle. You don't want to stop, though, if you can help it. You want to switch over to your gun, to your machine gun. Try to blow that up on the way by. It clears out quite a few of the shield guys, or it seems to anyway. Then you'll want to reload and grapple. We might have grappled a little late here, but then you'll want to grapple that, turn around, throw it. Try not to make it fall off the edge, because it will. And you'll want to carry the seed as least as possible, so try to throw it everywhere you possibly can. You'll kind of get to know where you can and can't throw it. Once you insert it, you'll want to explode this coil and this coil. Grab this, toss that back that direction, and then switch to your battle rifle and try to finish everybody off as quick as possible. This is probably my weakest part in this run, just because they're all random and I'm not great. You'll want to switch your weapon, grab the needler and the grenades there, and then go into the boss fight. Once you're in the boss fight, you'll want to grapple toward Tremonius, throw 2 grenades on him, and then finish him off with the needler. If you have any other grenades, toss them toward the jackals. If not, take care of them after the fight. They're not too terribly hard. And then activate your button and finish the level. And then you can jump up here for no reason. I don't think this actually ends the scene any quicker, but I don't know. If you don't jump up here, your run's invalid or something. I don't know.
Okay, I got your location. On my way.
And that's it. You beat Foundation. So this is the part where I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you liked what I did, if this helped you out at all. And remember, may all your splits be golden and your RNG be perfect. We'll see you out there, speedrunners.